What's up, YouTubers? We got exactly 45 seconds till we start the show. You guys know I like to come on here and talk to you guys first, even though I barely get any views on this motherfucker. I might be ending the fucking YouTube stream, actually. I'm not 100% sure if I'm doing all that well. I might have to look for a different platform like Periscope or something. I don't know. What's going on, YouTuber? I was just saying that I might stop airing on YouTube because it seems like you're the only person that watches. I don't know. Other than a couple of rewatchers, my views are horrible on YouTube. I don't know. So you might have to start watching me on Facebook. I'm not sure, but we got 3 seconds to air, so let's do this. It's 9 o'clock. Enjoy the show. Hey, what's going on, Facebook? What's going on, YouTube? I just had a conversation with the YouTuber that watches. I was telling the YouTuber, the one person that watches on YouTube Live, that I might be ending my stream on YouTube because I'm not happy with the numbers on YouTube. So I might go to Periscope instead of YouTube. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But what I can tell you, how you doing, Bonnie? What I can tell you is that by next Tuesday, I will have a certain date, a down date that I will be on Anchor FM radio. And you'll be able to, I'll be broadcasting off of, let's see here. I'll be broadcasting off of Anchor Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Chatbox, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Google Podcast, and Overcast. So I just got to get my sponsors in order. And then we'll be able to get that straightened out. And what's up, Ben? How we doing? I was just telling everybody that by next week, I'll have a date nailed down that I'm going to be starting on Anchor FM. I'm just waiting for some sponsors to commit. And it's really cool because Anchor will have sponsors for me that are tailor cut for the show. So that's pretty dope. Anyway, we got a great show for you tonight. We're going to talk about some things, some shit. We're going to get down and dirty. So let's do this. Hey, listen, Ben, if you're late, as long as you're here, better late than never, right? Right, YouTuber? I say YouTuber because there's only one person that watches live on fucking YouTube. My numbers all come off Facebook. Anyway, I wanted to get the show started with, I get a lot of messages and I get calls that I don't exactly answer. Sometimes they are stalkers that I have to actually block because they keep calling me. Like, for instance, this one lady called me, like, video chat. I'm like, who the fuck is this? So for shits and grins, I answer the phone, and it's this lady that, I don't know. She said she was 47, man. She looked more like she was 67. And then she told me that it was because of that stem fast diet. That shit will make you look old. I guarantee you that. But she kept calling me, video chat. And I'd have to deny the calls. So I ended up just blocking her. I don't like blocking people, but for crying out loud, man, I got enough stalkers as it is. As a matter of fact, I have so many stalkers, in fact, that I have people that watch my storyline. Okay, on Facebook, how you have the storyline on top of your feed. And I have people, how you doing, Becky? How are you, sweetheart? I have people, I get like 45 views from my friends list. And then it'll always say, what's up, Paul? How you doing, my man? Good to see you here. I get, hey, Caesar, what's going on? Caesar's at www.finsterpink.com. Make sure you check that out. And I get stalkers all the time. She wanted to go out with me, Bonnie. She wanted to take me out. Heather is here. Everybody, Heather's showing up for the first time in a couple of weeks. Heather, Finster's missed you. I've missed you. Everybody's missed you. We're glad that you're here. So thank you for tuning in. And anyway, we're talking about stalkers. I get these 5 others on my storyline that I don't know who they are. Apparently, they're not on my friends list. They're other people that like look at my storylines and read my stories and my shit, and it's I don't know who they are. And the crazy thing is that I actually have haters that message on my comments and shit, and on my friends' comments and shit, like Steve James, what was his last fucking name? Lang, Steve James Lang, and this fucking dickhead by the name of fucking, what's up, Drusla? This dickhead by the name of Mike Jones, fucking asshole, wants to start trouble. It's like fucking, I get all the dirt on him. You don't know nothing about me. Fucking, other than I do a show. I get some dirt on him, find out he's all of about 110 pounds soaking wet, and he has a 300-pound girlfriend. I could break this guy with a fucking fart and fucking bust him in half. How you doing, Amanda? Nice of you to tune in. Yeah, and this motherfucker wants to, you said he tasted good. The fuck are you talking about, Heather? Who tasted good? I'll wait for an answer. Anyway, I got these fucking stalkers all over the fucking place. I do suck my own cock, Caesar. It's because it's large enough to do that. Right now, at this present time, I have nobody else sucking my cock, so I might as well just suck my own. You know what I'm saying? Caesar, always with the fucking cock comments. Fucking, oh, I taste good. Why, thank you, Heather. I do taste good. Anyway, I got these fucking stalkers, man, that know everything about me. I don't know who the fuck they are. Apparently, people that aren't even on my friends list are fucking following me. I guess I'm just that fucking cool. I got to go on Bossa Nova. I realize that. I'm good looking. I got charisma, and I'm fucking funny. And I tell it like it is. Why wouldn't people that aren't on my friends list want to follow me? The thing is that why don't they just friend request me? Wouldn't that be easier? I don't really turn down friend requests. I do a little background check, make sure there are people that won't report me. But other than that, just fucking friend request me. Be a part of the family. Don't stalk me. It's fucking creepy. I go down a list of 45 people on my story, and then at the bottom it says 5 others. It's like, who the fuck are those 5 others, and why are they fucking not letting themselves known? It's just weird. But I guess being outspoken and keeping it real, whether or not people agree with me, is just, too real for people. They don't like it. Now, whether you agree with me or not, whether you agree with my point or not, you can always hit me up on my messenger. I know who my family members are, you guys, and we could discuss something that you might not agree with, and perhaps you can convince me that I'm wrong. And I will totally be agreeable to that, because I can admit when I am definitely wrong. Yeah, definitely. Caesar wants to suck my cock. That's his fucking problem. Caesar really wants to put my penis in his mouth. We know that, Finster. Or Caesar. Yeah, Caesar wants to suck my cock. That's what you call transference. Okay, transference is when you take one person's problem, or you allegate some person's problem, but really you're transferring it to your own problem. So Finster actually wants to fucking give bgrynch some oral sex. And it's not going to happen, buddy. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining us. You want to see me rape Ben? Well, that's not going to happen. Anthony wants to talk about Travis William. There's no more talking about Travis William. He actually, him and I are cool now. It's all good. I could say some things about Travis that really I have nothing bad to say about the guy now. Amanda hates the world. Heather misses my stupid face. Well, here it is on all stupidity. By the way, Heather, I named what Naruto character that I would be. You should check that out. Caesar, shut the fuck up already, man. All you do is fucking take my attention away. Anyway, if I be to stand corrected, you could message me on something that, you might not agree with, and I'll talk to you about it. I got no problem speaking to my family members. If I don't know you and you're not stalking me or coming across fucking creepily, I'll talk to you. But when you're asking me out for a cup of coffee, that shit is just weird. Heather saw my Naruto character and she said she's going to decide. Well, I figured because he's funny, he's extremely badass, and he's perverted, that would fit me just perfect. So anyway, all right. I'm just saying, it takes too much energy to fucking hate. Okay, it takes a lot of energy to hate, and why spend that energy? You know what I'm saying? like this guy Mike Jones or this guy Steve Lang, fucking James, whatever the fuck his name is, that want to fucking badmouth me that I don't even know. They seem to know a lot about me, but I don't know nothing about them. So it's obvious that they fucking scope my shit out. And that's fine with me because quite honestly, if they watch the show, that's just one added viewer to the list. And quite honestly, that's what gets me off. Not sucking myself off, but looking at the views when they hitting like 420 and shit like that. Last week's views were horrible. The week before that was fucking awesome. You guys got to share this show. How you doing, Tim? Thanks for tuning in. But, you know, if you're going to talk shit about me, I will make you look fucking retarded because I have a tongue like a fucking ninja. Okay? And if you want to talk shit about me on Facebook, I will come back at you and it won't be fucking fun for you. You think that you could outdo the Grinch, but you just can't. Okay? It's impossible. I will go to jail fucking telling you off because I don't give a fuck. Anyway, let's move on with the fucking show. With that, I'm starting a new movement. All right. GLM, not BLM, but GLM. Grinch's life matters. Okay. Why? Because I get fucking death threats too from fucking haters. And Grinch's life fucking matters. So I expect you all to get behind the GLM movement. Okay. We are not a hate movement. We're a totally peaceful movement. Even though these movements are founded with violence, you have to admit this country was founded with violence. It's an unfortunate thing. But we didn't colonize through peaceful protest. We colonized through violence. You know what I'm saying? When we came over here and from England and the British wanted to fuck us up and take our money and take our taxes and all that shit, the Boston Tea Party, we fucked them up. It wasn't through peaceful protest, people. It was through fucking sheer violence. Just remember that. So sometimes, unfortunately, violence is fucking an unfortunate thing. What can I tell you? Is it an answer? No, but your tongue is better. Heather, I'd put you to shame, sweetheart. Your tongue is better. You want to know how we find that out? You give me a nice sloppy fucking kiss and we'll see whose tongue is better. How do you like that shit? All right? I'm waiting on that, Heather. Fuck. And people doing people dirty fucking everywhere. And what's the reason for that? Self-satisfaction? I mean, all right. I've done fucking in my past. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you guys a story real quick. How I did someone dirty. I did two people dirty. But this is back when I was fucking 17. And I have yet apologized to the first girl that I did dirty because we're friends on Facebook. And all these years later, she accepted my apology, which is cool. All right. I was fucking this girl, Leslie, like 4 or 5 times back when I was 17. We used to, when I was in my band, have fucking groupies come to the fucking band practices. And to make a long story short, I was banging this girl, Leslie, and I had an opportunity to go out with a smoking hot chick, Mara. And I told Leslie that I was not able to see her one night because I had to do overnight stocking at Marshall's, where I worked at 17 years old. Yes, I worked in the shoe department and the home goods department at fucking Marshall's. It was a real fucking winner. Well, that was a good job for 17. Actually, this dude that I work with, his name is, what the fuck is his name? I don't recall his name, but he's a meteorologist on WPVT, Channel 5. Sometimes violence is the answer. Hey, Julia, sweetheart, how you doing, baby? Nice of you to tune in. I did this girl, Leslie, dirty. Okay, and I went out with this girl, Mara, instead. And it was about 1 a.m. when I was driving Mara home, and I pulled up to the stoplight. And guess who at 1 o'clock in the morning pulls up right next to me? But Leslie and this dude, Ed. Okay, and we look at each other, and we're both like, she's like, oh, fuck you, Grinch. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. I totally did her dirty. But then I ended up doing Mara dirty by starting to fuck her best friend, Adele, who actually became my wife. So I ended up marrying Adele, who became pregnant with my son. What's up, Michelle? Who actually became pregnant with my son, who in a year then left, and I ended up raising my son on my own. She did us dirty. See, karma's a bitch, but it happens because it was actually, she was like a surrogate mother. It's all cool. It's a long story. Anyway, so I don't know what's up with these fucking, with these stalkers and these people that do people dirty. You know, it's like, especially like when it comes to cheating, I don't understand why people, when they cheat, they always downgrade. Okay. Why, when you're with a hot, beautiful woman, do you cheat with an ugly ass, fat? I am a whore, Heather. What can I say? I am a whore and a slutty motherfucker, especially when it comes to attention. I am an attention fucking slut. I love the attention. I love being in the fucking spotlight. We all know this is true. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to slut myself out. For all the yous that are just tuning in, by next week, I will have a certain date that I will be hosting my radio show on Anchor FM, which could be heard on Anchor FM podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Chatbox, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Google Cast, and Overcast. So you want to check that out. I'll have better news as soon as I get my sponsors in order. Yes, it is a paying fucking gig, and I'll be doing that shit in August. So I'll have a date for you set in stone by the next show. Yeah, so anyway, let's get to some other funny shit. A cop lost his gun, okay, and a year later finds it in his son's closet. Okay, that's fucking crazy, right? And the only reason why I bring that up is because I just recently had a friend, she lost her police badge. Who the fuck loses their badge? Unless you're a fucking stupid, retarded fucking moron. How do you lose your badge? And if you're watching this, you fucking idiot, moron, jerk off, fucking retard, how do you lose your badge? You lose everything. You lose your fucking cell phone. You lose your car keys. You lose your fucking badge. That's just as bad as losing your gun like homeboy cop did and finding it in his son's fucking closet. I don't know what's wrong with you official people, but you lose shit. That's just fucked up. I actually lost something once. You want to hear a funny story real quick? I actually all right, so I'm banging this girl. This is about when I was like 22 or something like that. And I finish and I pull out and the condom is not on my fucking cock. I'm like, where the fuck did my condom go? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, listen, sweetheart, you better go check yourself in the bathroom because I think the condom might have fucking slipped off and fucking, it might be inside you. And she goes into the bathroom. She says, no, it's not. So I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, listen, I'm good at fucking having sex, especially back then. I was like a thrust machine. I was like a piston, And I knew I couldn't have fucked so good, fast, and hard that the fucking condom disintegrated to nothing. So I freaked the fuck out because my kid was a baby at the time. And I'm thinking, dude, I can't have a fucking lost condom on my couch, on the floor, and between the fucking pillows, wherever the fuck it might have gone. So all night I'm looking for this fucking condom that is nowhere to be found because I don't want my son to fucking find a loaded fucking condom. And the next morning she calls me and tells me, oh, I found it. And I was like, that's fucking disgusting. That's fucking gross, right? Isn't that fucking disgusting? It's a fucking nasty story, but that's one thing that I lost. I figured I'd tell you guys. True story. All right, so, and I write YouTuber, and I write Facebookers. Yeah, so, doing people dirty is a bad fucking thing. Cheating on downgrading is a fucking bad fucking thing. I don't understand why people have beautiful, beautiful girlfriends and boyfriends, and they fuck around with ugly, disgusting people like my ex. I call her my wife. We were together for 10 years, but my girl, Elizabeth, that I had for 10 years, man, she cheated on me with some ugly and old motherfuckers. And I guess she was an attention whore too, but she was a whore and wanted attention, but she also was a sex whore as well. But I always make excuses for that dumb bitch and say, she had problems and she was fucking borderline personality. And I just try to remember the good times, all the threesomes that we had and all the crazy sex that we had. I know a girl who actually had a ball gag put in her mouth and was locked in a fucking cage, a dog cage, for like an hour. And she said she had a good time doing it. How do you like that shit? Yeah, people are stupid, Julissa. Anyway, let's get to the news, all right? Sarah Adaman, talk about fucking stupid. You're going to love this, all right? She files a court motion to marry her fucking dildo, all right? This is true, all right? Now, of course, the motion did not go through because she was practically laughed out of the city hall, wherever the fuck you file. Yeah, city hall or your courthouse where you file motions. and she wanted to marry her favorite dildo. Now, this brings a question to my mind. If she uses a different dildo, is she cheating on her married or her fiance dildo? Does she have side dildos? I don't know. But that's just as stupid as the white kid who wanted to sue his parents for borning him white because he wanted to be born black, which is impossible, but he still sued his parents over it. You know that's a true story. That actually fucking happened. So those are some crazy fucking people doing some crazy fucking shit. Now, all right, we all saw the pic possibly on fucking Facebook about the dude that was kneeling on the infant's neck while another dude held the baby's arms back. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but it's a picture that's circulating Facebook. It's fucking disgusting. All right. He claims to be under BLM, but that's fucking just too far. All right. That's a fucking terrorist right there. All right. And as if not that picture was bad enough, someone by the name of Brian Pappin, who is on fucking Facebook. What's up, Pep? This guy, Brian Pappin, actually commented. He commented, y'all doing it wrong again. You one knee on the center of his back and one knee on the neck till death. That's what Brian Pappin commented. So I did a little research on Brian Pappin. And it turns out that he's a special ed teacher at Cedar Grove High School in DeKalb County, Georgia. A special ed teacher making a comment about fucking how to kill a fucking white infant. That's fucked up. Well, today, before the show, I wanted to check up on old Brian Pappin. And it seems as though his Facebook profile has been removed from Facebook and replaced with an article about how he's under investigation. So if y'all get a chance, go search Brian Pappin, Papin, and check out the article that Facebook has placed in replacement of his profile. I hope that fucking motherfucker goes to jail. Sometimes I almost slip and say really, really bad words. I try not to, but let's face it, that nigga should go to jail. He should definitely not be teaching special ed kids. All right. I can only imagine what this motherfucker, how he treats his special ed kids. Heather, I don't know if you just, it doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, so that's some sick shit right there. Also, here in Broward County, on Broward County Transit, a passenger stabs another fucking passenger. Now, I don't know why, but was it over the fact that they took their seat? Were they talking too loud on their cell phone? I used to take the bus. For like 4 years, I took 4 buses to work and back because we know I don't drive. I don't like to drive. Plus, driving your car into a canal, then 2 days later, head on with a work van, and then 2 weeks later, through a house. Who wants to drive after doing that? Not me. I didn't like driving in the first place. So fuck it. I walk. Everything luckily is around me. I live in a city that everything is locally around me here in South Central Coral Springs, which fucking is a war zone. No, it's beautiful here. Yeah, so a passenger on BCT gets fucking stabbed by another fucking passenger. And that's fucking crazy, you know, because people shouldn't stab people. Argue, yell, scream, but don't stab. Keep your knives to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do you remember that black dude that was on the bus that was giving that old white dude fucking lip? And the old white dude was just like, leave me alone, leave me alone. And the black dude was like, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up. And he's getting into this white dude like an old man. And the black dude's like, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up. And then with that dude, the white dude gets up and fucking pounds this black dude and fucks him up. And all the black dude could say after the white guy walks off the bus is, I need an ambulance. I need an ambulance. And I don't know if he got his ambulance, but that's what he was crying for while he was bleeding all over the place from this old white dude. I think that's fucking hilarious. I don't know if you guys saw that on fucking Facebook or not, but that's where I saw it. That was a while ago. Here's something that's funny to try out about COVID. If you go on Google and you type anything, and I get this from Missy Lito, okay? She brought this to my attention. She gave me this story. If you go on Google and you type any 3 numbers and put COVID after it, it will tell you a news story about that exact number having new cases of COVID on their article. So like, just say, for instance, you type in 666. There will be a Google article that will say 666 new COVID cases here. Or if you type in 143, that means I love you, Heather, just in case you didn't know. If you type in 143, it'll actually tell you 143 new COVID cases here. Or 789, fucking 999, fucking 864, 726, fucking 592. And the case goes on. How you doing, Suzanne? Hey, Tammy. How you doing? So that's kind of funny. You should check that out. You should try that on your Google. Any three numbers, and I promise that it will go out. It'll come out to a new COVID case. I know, fuck COVID already. It's boring. Let's move on. How about fucking, how about a ambulance? It's okay, Tammy, that you're late. You can always watch the replay because we're almost finished here. How do you like the fact that Kanye West is running for president? He had a presidential rally in South Carolina. He's only 4 months late to register for president, but I actually took some notes down that I wanted to read to you guys about this. And it says, Kanye's first presidential rally for 2020. West held his first rally in South Carolina. He shared his own personal accounts about his life. He broke down in tears. He also incited outrage, wearing a cap saying, "Making America Great Again." I don't know who wore that fucking cap for their fucking campaign. But his idea is that if he could draw attention away from Biden, that Trump will actually get more attention. So I don't know if this is like a hoax or what the fuck it is. But he covered things like about gun issues, abortion, drug addiction, mental health, conspiracy theories, and black-owned businesses. But like I said, he's 4 months fucking late to fucking register. So I don't even know what he's wasting his fucking time for. I could tell you why. It's because that stupid motherfucker is just that, a stupid motherfucker. I hate fucking Kanye West. He actually had the audacity to say that guitars are not a necessary instrument in live music. I just want to fucking slap that motherfucker right in his fucking flat-nosed fucking face. Tell you right now, I would love to. All right, so anyway, the Urban Dictionary word of the week is smoking gas, or as some people just refer to it as gas. And that's like, let's say, what's up, Frankie? Let's just say if your weed is like fucking totally awesome, right? And it fucking puts you on your ass. You say, wow, that shit was gas. Or you would say it more like this. Whoa, dude, that shit was gas. And that's what smoking gas means. It's like 110 octane. So there you know. How you doing, Christina Robinson? I don't know if you're watching or you just commented on something, but it just flashed across my screen. And last but not least, we talked about this earlier about downgrading when you cheat. The quote of the week from my girl Miley is, "Nigga be trying to make a bitch jealous with the ugliest hoes. Boy, you and your fuck boy, go fuck yourselves." I don't know if they're so ugly they look like men, but that's the fucking quote of the fucking week. This is the show of the show. Remember, www.finsterpink.com. And next week, I will have a certain date that bgrynch Live will be going on the radio on Anchor FM. Once again, you'll be able to hear that on Anchor Podcast. You'll be able to hear it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Chatbox, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Google Cast, and Overcast. So check in next week to find out the official date. I'm getting my sponsors in order. And yeah, it's a paying gig. So finally, I'll be doing this show. And I will be doing, I do my 3 other live stream shows on Live Me, Up Live, and my other radio show on Spreaker. But Anchor FM is going to be the fucking real deal. But I'm not going anywhere with you guys, for you YouTuber that's watching and you guys watching on Facebook, who I really appreciate, everybody that fucking watches. But we're at the 29:32 mark. So I'm going to say goodbye now. I thank you for tuning in. CUNT. See you next Tuesday. I love you all. Guys, keep it real. Love each other. Peace out, y'all. Take it easy. Have a good week. See you next Tuesday, guys. All right, YouTuber. I don't know how that show went, but Seemed to go well for me. I had fun. Anyway, you take care, YouTuber. Okay. It's been 30 minutes you've been watching. You're a good watcher. You know, you always tune in every week, and I really appreciate that. You know, you're like the only live viewer that I get. I don't know who you are. You don't make yourself known, but it's cool that you watch, and I appreciate it. I wonder if you're one of the fucking people that look at my stories and comments on my shit and gives me a hard time and shit. Probably are. It's okay. I don't mind. Anyway, keep it real, sweetheart, or dude, whatever the fuck you are, hermaphrodite, I don't know. And remember, love yourself, love each other, keep it real. Peace out, YouTuber. You take it easy now.